Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Well, today is the 3rd of May. It's a Tuesday. Still. It feels like I have many days all in the same day sometimes because I woke up a long time ago, and I've been through a day of work, then I've come back and I've slept for what, you know, a few hours, but it's like, I shut down and I wake up and it's like a brand new day, but it's the same day. And so that was like just a couple hours ago. And then I went for a long run because it had been a couple days and did a 77. So it's got to be at least 8 miles, probably 9. Probably not more than 9. I doubt it. Because those last couple of miles, or last half an hour, it's pretty slow. It's just keeping the rhythm going. As long as I don't stop, I'm okay. I can just keep going. But I don't dare stop because I'll never get started again. Well, I mean, I could, but it would just be extra difficult. And yeah, so it's just I'm better off, even if I'm tired, just keep going, just keep going. Because especially if I've gone out too far and it's like, oh, it's going to take so long to get back. I just want to get back, so I'll just keep going. The way I can convince myself to run longer is just keep heading out, and then I'm forced to come back. I have to. Well, I don't have to, but can't imagine what that is. Yeah, hair. But anyway, long run. Then I took a shower, and so yeah, and so yeah, it's good fun. And now I'm got some food in the oven, and that is going. And I thought, well, that's going. I'll do one of these because why not? It's something. Um, let's see. Do I have anything to talk about? Um, I guess I was thinking about how one of my recent writings, how I was talking about you know thanking people that were around and helped me um, just by being there and doing what they were going to have been doing anyway, but I just happened to be there as well. Um, so it's like I don't feel as though uh, I don't feel this overwhelming sense of debt that other people seem to think that I maybe should, or that I owe, um, or that I'm forever bound and obligated to say and do what they think that I should. It's like, wait, I don't think that's what I signed up for. I don't remember signing up for much of anything. Um, and I don't really want a part of any sort of system or organization that claims any sort of dominion over the freedom of other people. It's like I am not somebody's property, and I am not owned. And people can place all amounts of shame and fear and guilt and suspicion and doubt and paranoia. They can place as much as they want, but it's theirs. They're the ones that own it. So I guess I'm bothered a little bit that people want to try so badly to keep people, that they are willing to sacrifice other people's mental health to satisfy their own agendas. But what's new about that? Nothing. It's just different context, different organization, different group. But it's very, very human, is to try to manipulate other people into doing what other people think is going to benefit themselves, in the guise of helping. I'm helping others to help themselves. And it's all very, what's the word? Oh, when people supposedly do things with no regard for themselves out of acts of kindness. I can't think of the word, but there is one, and I know it. Self-sacrifice, that whole thing. But I've done my part, and I continue to do my part. The best way to say thank you is to continue on and do more, do better, live well, live better. Be an example, a better example. Have a story, tell a story, share a story. And the best thing, I mean, because I've been practicing this all along, it's like letting go. It's like I don't, it's like I would have liked throughout my time to have held on to people and kept them in my periphery or my direct contact. But people don't do that. They have their own ideas and initiatives and motivations and paths that they're on. And I don't get a say in it. So they go and do whatever it is they do to whatever end, to whatever fate or fortune, wherever life takes them or whatever finds them. I don't get a say in it. So people don't ask me for my opinion before they make choices. They just go ahead and do them. And I don't really get informed after the fact as to what happened, how it turned out, except for maybe if I hear about it, which is very random. And I don't ask after people. So it's like, I wonder whatever happened to that person. I don't know. And it's just, I don't, maybe other people dwell on it, but so I've gotten a lot of practice just letting people go. And so that's kind of what I hope and rely on other people. It's like I just assume that when I stop doing something, they come up with whatever idea that makes sense to them and forget about me. Let me go. Because if they try to manipulate me to get me to do what they want, that's just not going to work. Trying to, guilt me or shame me or scare me into, like, in this case, attending or participating in a little, meetings. It's like as long as if they could, it's like it's only an hour a week. Yeah, it's only an hour a week. It requires travel, and it's like a social thing, and it's just like it's more energy and attention that I just have available, and I don't get what I don't know. I haven't figured out the words for it, but it's never enough, and I'm just tired of. I'd rather do other things, and other things including sleep. And so it's like I have given myself permission to be okay. So I think that's all right with me. And no one's arguing any different. And the people that do argue different, well, I'm not really so concerned about what they think. Whatever respect and trust that, it's like, yeah, I'm not really sure. But tonight is one of those nights. It is a Tuesday night, and there is a meeting going on, and I'm not at it. And you know, for a while they're probably like, "Whoa, what happened? What did we do? What's he doing?" And like, obviously something bad has happened. That's people's first go-to, and then they don't know, and then they find out that nothing has happened, and then they're like confused, and then angry or hurt, or however people choose to feel, abandoned, and so they might get angry over that. And I don't choose these feelings for them, and I'd rather them not. I'd rather just be forgotten about, and they just go on with their lives. Because that's what people do, with or without me. Before I arrived, after I arrived, it's like I barely have any interaction with people, even if I was doing what they want me to do. They enjoy my company. They enjoy the things I have to say. But, yeah, I spent enough time doing those things, and if nothing changes, nothing changes. So I have to change, because it doesn't seem like they're all that interested. They just, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. Practice of being kind and respectful, courteous, polite, cordial. So, anyway, it takes practice not to feel guilty, not to feel responsible. I wonder if anybody there was using me as an accountability practice. That as long as they saw me see them, it helped to make their own recovery more real and stable. Whereas if all of a sudden I disappear, it's like, maybe they think that, well, who knows? But I guess I was never really considered anybody else really a condition or contingent of my own recovery. It's like, well, if they don't do this, then I'm not doing this. Or if they, if they go back out, I'll go back. It's like, no, I'm going to be doing what I'm doing regardless of what happens around me, basically. I mean, people can help or whatever, but mostly I'm just kind of by myself, which is how it's always been. So, but mostly, I mean, people tend to stress me out. I stress me out. So, anyway, my food is getting just about done, so I need to go. And I've talked enough. I start to go in circles sometimes, because I just don't know what to say. But anyway, I had a good day other than that, and a good run. And after I eat, I will lay down for a couple hours. And go into work in the morning. My alternative exercise gymnasium. So, I don't know. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing. Not that I ever will. Or what to do next. If I'm supposed to be doing something different. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of like seeing if maybe somebody will tell me something. Or something's going to happen. Something is going to happen. I just don't know what it is yet or when. And then what'll I do next? That'll be anybody's guess. But we'll see. I guess life is, well, enigmatic would be like the appropriate word at this time.